Welcome back to Super Squishy Sunrise.
Super Squishy Sunset, man.
We're just respecting our elders, bouncing on Papa Toad's head.
Super Squishy Sunset Son.
That's right.
Yeah. Yeah, hello. It's us again. Welcome back to this.
Welcome back.
This nonsense.
Welcome back. And welcome back to special guest PD Piranha, who is currently in the midst of striking back.
Welcome, Petey. What do you have to say about your recent strike?
Yeah, he's taking a nap, and we're going to go kill him.
We're going to kill our guest.
Yeah.
This is a different kind of show.
This is what all these Mario games are about. Like, they try to make it like, oh, it's super friendly and fun
nice. And super wholesome.
But all we ever do is like kill people. I mean, like underneath it all.
Do you ever think about video games like out of their normal context and be like, oh, this is actually a game about killing plants and like kidnapping and I don't know, goo.
It's a game about pesticide.
Yeah, and graffiti.
Yeah.
But I mean, you're doing your community service cleaning up the graffiti, so I guess it's fine.
Yeah, Super Mario Sunshine is actually an analog for the Vietnam War.
Hot take.
Little known fact.
Fun Nerd Facts, part 666. Bet you didn't know that Mario is actually,
Viet Cong.
Yeah. That's what he said. Mario's actually best friends with Mussolini.
What?
I don't know.
Wrong commies.
Wrong one. Sorry.
Different brand. And look at that. We have 10 coins.
We have 10 coins already?
So now what we're going to do is we're going to put one of these pink pigs in our nozzle. Okay. And then what we're going to do is we're going to fill his ass full of water.
Oh my god. You're going to explode that pig.
And shoot
Stop
him.
it. What are you doing?
At PD Piranha.
Oh my god.
Our friend and secret lover. And wake him up.
This is animal cruelty.
Yeah.
Jesus, man. I mean, they're so cute. Look at them.
Yeah, but they have to die. So I'm going to clean this guy off.
Well, you know, sometimes you're born to die.
Born to die.
He's like got weird... I'm picturing this as like a weird bikini that he's got on.
Yeah. I think you're right on the money with that, to be honest.
But, you know, maybe PD Piranha came here for vacation too, so...
Came here for vacay.
He came here for a little vacay. He's on smoko, so leave him alone.
Got him.
He's dead of hell. He's dead of fuck.
Like, you could make the argument for any Mario game that Mario is the villain.
Yeah, I mean, he's just like waterboarding this guy.
Yeah. Yeah, like I said. I mean,
and he gets this weird, disturbing, like, extended belly button situation.
I mean,
that I don't know how to feel about.
Do you know about the CIA's involvement in the Vietnam War? Like, come on.
Tell us about it.
Well, they tortured people.
Well, yeah, okay.
War crimes. Need I say more?
Yeah, pretty much sums it up.
Yeah.
I think.
I mean, you saw Apocalypse Now. I made you watch it.
Yeah, and I liked that movie. It was good.
Yeah.
The horror.
Right. I don't know what's wrong with me that I like war movies as much as I do, but, you know, a lot of people like war movies, so...
I don't know. My analysis of you in that regard is that you really like history, so I think that you enjoy it from that perspective.
Yeah.
Correct me if I'm wrong.
That's the benign way to put it.
Okay. So it seems like I'm wrong.
No, you're right. I like history. I enjoy history, and, you know, those are just the highlights. You know, like, there's a reason why, you know, Saving Private Ryan was a big deal, and there's not a film about, you know, the drafting of the Geneva Convention, because that would be boring.
Yeah, it's more easily sensationalized than something like that.
I mean, I guess, what? There's like the King's Speech. That was kind of big. That's kind of like...
That would have been the highlight of that movie.
What?
But like a speech.
Yeah, well,
but otherwise
that's
it's
a
like...
The King's Speech is a movie.
Oh.
Yeah.
I thought you were talking about something else.
No. Wow, I'm like a Deadeye with those pink pig things sniping them out of the sky.
Yeah, it's kind of frightening.
Impressive, right?
For many reasons. This guy's like...
I picked up the controls so I can keep the game moving. Because I know people get impatient when we don't make progress. We've gotten your death threats.
We've received your comments.
Yeah. And he turns into pudding.
Oh.
Sticky pudding.
I don't know how to feel about the disintegrating into pudding animation, but...
I turned him into pudding. Isn't that nice? Isn't
that
what we wanted?
Okay, total random thought here, but...
Yeah?
I used to love it when I would get those, like, chocolate puddings in my lunch.
Oh,
like
snack pack.
Yeah. Like snack pack puddings.
Yeah.
It was like once in a blue moon that I would get those, and they were so good.
You know what's good?
I would never trade my snack pack pudding. You better believe it.
Jell-O made these like pudding snacks. They were like gummies or whatever, but they were pudding. Super weird texture. Super weird to like eat pudding like that. It's almost like if you
solidified pudding?
Like a pudding skin. But like even
skin?
chewier. Yeah, you know pudding skin?
No.
You don't know pudding skin?
What?
Okay.
What in the fuck is that?
When you make pudding, and we're talking about American pudding here, if you couldn't tell by our Yankee accents what pudding we're talking about, not sticky toffee. When you like set it or whatever, you put it in the fridge, right? When you do that, it forms a skin on top.
Uh-huh.
It's just like...
It's like a layer of like more solid
pudding
that's been exposed to air or whatever.
Yeah, I guess.
I don't know.
Yeah.
I'm trying to follow.
Yeah. No, I think you're right.
Okay.
It's just slightly more solid, yeah. So, some people like it, some people don't. I don't.
Sounds awful.
But
I have to say.
It's like a fruit snack, but it's chocolate.
I mean, that makes sense to me.
It's good. They're good.
But they don't make them anymore, right?
No, they don't make them. They probably killed too many people or something.
Because I feel like we were talking about this before. And yeah, you were lamenting their absence.
In the world.
In the world in general.
Okay.
Those are some good logs you got there.
Yep.
What's this?
A new nozzle.
The turbo nozzle.
That's right, Sarah.
I can read.
Welcome to this game.
Welcome to Sarah Reads Things.
There's different nozzles, even though it doesn't matter.
Snap! Super Shadow Boy is back.
You're calling my enemy super?
He is super shadowy. He's shady as fuck.
He's shady.
He's shady though.
Okay, this is gonna suck. Here's the other thing with this. There are no checkpoints. So there's just like you make it through this or you die.
Do you have to like start completely over?
I believe so.
Damn.
Yep.
Well, don't die.
And the camera.
You have one shot, one opportunity. Oh, you're gonna complain about the camera. That's cute.
Okay. This is welcome to our playthrough of Super Mario Sunshine, Sarah's Revenge.
You gave me such a hard time during our last playthrough.
This is gonna suck.
Like I was watching those back for research purposes the other day.
Yeah.
I was joking around with Brennan. I was like, "You're such an asshole to me."
Yeah. I get frustrated.
It's funny though. It's all cool. You just can't take it personal.
Don't take it personal. Don't take out a personal.
Take it very impersonally.
Oh, God, this
It sucks. This timing.
And this is only like part of the level.
Yeah.
It's not easy, man.
I do kind of enjoy these like bright, fun colors.
Oh, dude.
Oh God, the camera. Run, Mario. And you have to like memorize the pattern that it like rotates.
Well, you don't have to memorize it, but I mean,
probably helps though.
Yeah, here's another one.
Because you have to know which direction to run.
The Satan's Rubik's Cube.
Rubik's Cube from hell. Which way is it gonna rotate next?
I'm sweating.
It doesn't look like something that should be stressful, but it totally is.
Well, here's the thing. This looks so much easier than it feels to play. Do you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like, it just looks like, oh, you just have to jump over there. It's intuitive even. But then you actually play it and you're like, oh, God.
Are the controls kind of like tanky and heavy?
They're not. They're not great, to be honest.
Like, I guess it could be worse. Hiya! Hiya! Whoop-oo!
Yeah, it could be worse.
I'm just gonna imitate Mario noises.
Yeah.
Oh, look, there it is. You're so close.
Yeah.
The end is in sight, Brennan. You got this, man. You go, Mario. Oh, yes, you got the edge. Yes.
Okay.
Oh.
It's just it takes, and I remember this from getting all 120 sprites or whatever when I did last time I played this. It takes like playing almost the entire game to get competent enough with the controls that you can reliably execute those sequences.
Yeah.
That you can, because there's 1,000 different jumps. Like every time you just spring upwards or whatever while you're running, that's a different jump. If you keep the momentum up, there are 3 different jumps there. There's a spin jump. There is a backflip, which is my favorite. There's triangle jumps. There's long jumps. There's
Shadow Mario on the loose.
probably some that I'm forgetting.
Brennan, there's a goose on the loose. Get him.
That's right. There's a goose on the loose.
And he's chilling with the moose.
Okay, so spraying him with the water affects him. But
and dilutes his paint.
He can run through He can run through a stream of water and be totally fine.
Explain that to me. About right. Sounds about right.
Explain that to me, Neil deGrasse Tyson. I would love, how Neil deGrasse Tyson like ruins things, Like he'll be like, oh well, Pluto's not a planet. Here's why Star Wars doesn't make any sense. Well,
silly Mr. Tyson.
Yeah. Well, he adds physics to it. He adds realistic physics, and he's like, hey, actually, this would be like this. I would love to get his take on Super Mario Sunshine.
Yeah. Tell us about this shit.
He would just be like, well, actually, giant fire-breathing dragons aren't real, so the plot is all wrong. So none of this would have happened.
None of this would have happened in the first place. Goodbye.
Yeah.
Click.
I don't know. He would have something to say about Mario's like jetpack. Although technically they do have water jetpacks. Have you seen those?
Maybe.
There's a thing. I think like the leading.
It's a thing with the thing.
I think the leading design uses wind or something, but there is a water powered jetpack. It has like a tube attached to it or whatever, and you get this pack on your back or whatever, and it shoots water down.
Pack on your back.
So fast that you can like race across a lake or whatever. It's
pack on your back, and you gotta go fast.
I think it's probably the tank.
Sounds like a rhyme.
I think you would say that
for when you're doing crack.
Okay.
That shit is whack. Don't do it, kids.
I think he would say. I don't think any kids that watch our show.
Yeah, we specifically marked this show as not for kids.
Comment if you're a kid, so we can.
We're gonna tell your parents.
Yeah.
What are you doing here?
Yeah. Identify yourself, because that's safe.
Yeah.
No,
totally against the rules of internet safety.
I think what he would say is, it's technically possible, with the right PSI and amount of water or whatever. But I think his criticism would simply be that it's just not enough water, that you would run out immediately, given the size of the tank.
Yeah. You would have to have a really large tank of water.
Yeah.
Mario just has like infinite water wizard capabilities or something.
Right. And like, I don't know, like he's using like dehydrated water or something so you can store more.
Dehydrated water?
Did you know? Okay, so
that's not real.
No.
You're a goose. You're a goose on the loose.
Yes, I am. Did you know that...
Wait, what was in that box?
It's a rocket nozzle. It's a different type of nozzle.
Do you want it?
I don't think so, because it's going to... Essentially, you can only have one at a time.
Oh, and if you pick it up and you hate it, then you're stuck with it?
Well, no.
Or...
But I just...
Nice landing.
I think I need it, but I don't think I need it yet.
I see.
I think I need it now.
So you're saving it for later, but later is now.
Well, okay, here's the thing. So there are 3 nozzles in this game, okay?
Uh-huh.
And one of them is the one that I have, other than the spray nozzle.
Uh-huh.
All right, that's standard. You always have that.
Yeah.
But there's the hover nozzle, which is what I'm using currently. There's the rocket nozzle, which I'm about to show off. And there's the jet nozzle, which makes you run fast.
Which makes you jet.
But now that I have this, see, I only have these 2 modes.
Right.
And I have to go back to the village to get the hover nozzle. And this has somewhat limited use because it only sends you straight up.
Okay.
Which is helpful if you have to get if you have to get some mad ups.
If you have to do your uppies,
yeah,
then that's the one for you.
But otherwise, it's kind of a liability, so.
Gotcha.
But what was I saying about science?
You were talking about some science stuff. Some jetpacks.
Oh, I was going to tell you, I learned this. So, basically, you know how like detergent is like, it's essentially just soap and water, right?
Right.
So, shipping it, because I think the majority of detergent is water, becomes expensive because you're shipping a bunch of water weight.
Which is heavy.
Right, and you don't actually need water. You don't need to ship the water, rather. Ow.
Oh, he falls apart.
Yep, that's how you murder those.
He's falling apart.
So what they started to do
Who did
was
that? Papa Roach.
Yes, very good. They started these detergent companies started to ship concentrated detergent and then add the water later before like packaging or whatever.
I can't wrap my head around why anyone thought that shipping water was the way to go.
Well, no. They weren't shipping They weren't shipping condensed detergent and also water.
No. Like liquid detergent?
Right. Yeah. I don't know what the time scale of this was. Maybe they figured out in the first week. I don't know. I don't know if they were doing it like they were making this mistake for decades and they only just figured it out in 2020.
Just like
I don't know.
Crazy.
Welcome back to Brennan's half-remembered facts that Sarah will feel free to criticize.
I'm just trying to get the story straight, man. I want to know what's up.
What are you working for the Macho? What do you got a big story you got to turn in?
No. But
dude, I almost hit it.
That was really close. And we were also really close to having season 3 of Tokyo Vice, so hopefully that comes back sometime.
I am hopeful.
I loved that show. I think we've talked about it before.
We talk about it too much.
All the freaking time. But yeah. It's been great for helping my Japanese fluency.
Yeah.
Little added bonus there.
Okay, so I have to get up there.
It's like bright as hell.
Is it?
From this angle. Mario's like, oh god, the sunshine.
I don't...
That's why they called it the thing that they called it.
I don't know if I can hit this from here.
Oh, look, you did it.
No, I didn't.
But you're there.
That's not the one I wanted, though.
Oh.
It's that one.
Well,
which is still going to be difficult to get to.
Yeah.
Because it's just independent of all of the other.
Oh.
Did it.
Nice.
And I got a coin.
Ah.
I'm the master. I'm Master Mario, as Papa Toad said.
You're a coin master boy.
Do you think that Papa
go.
Toad will drop like a rap album?
Papa Toad.
New metal, like Papa Roach.
What?
Yeah.
What are you talking about?
You know, Papa Toad.
No.
Do you know who Papa Toad is?
I'm afraid.
I've been talking about him since the beginning of the episode. I was bouncing on his head at the beginning of the episode.
Oh, I thought you were like being serious. Like about. Okay.
I'm never being serious. Welcome to the show. Welcome to Sarah's first day on the show, everyone.
I kind of thought that you were referencing like an artist or something that I should know, and I was like, no, I don't know if anyone called that.
No. Papa Toad.
We're never serious here.
Welcome back to We're Never
what's
Serious.
Wrong with me that
Welcome
I would
back
think
to
that.
Welcome back to We're Never Serious, and we're about to discuss sensitive geopolitical issues. Sarah, you go first.
Oh, well, I think the situation with Ukraine is very silly.
Damn.
How about that?
I can't believe you'd say that. I can't believe you drop a hot take just like how you just did.
Like how I did just there.
So I think I did.
On command.
I believe I did all of the. I think there's 8 per area.
I believe you just did done. I think you just did done a thing, my dude.
So thank you for your acknowledgement. So
you're welcome.
I think I did all of the missions in that area, basically.
Good job.
I'm showing you what I got.
Show me what you've got.
What's that? That Sublime song. You know? Loving is what I got.
That would have been a good, like, I don't know, like a cameo or something for that episode of Rick and Morty.
Yeah. No, they did. That's the episode where they bring on iced tea instead. That was probably second. It was like, well, if we can't get iced tea, we'll get Sublime.
Yeah, that was like next in line.
Yeah, it wasn't actually iced tea. There's and I saw this interview where they were talking about this. So forgive me if you've already heard this. Your hands are going up, and you're like, excuse me, I've already.
Excuse me, sir, on the internet.
So apparently parody law dictates that you can parody someone, but if you ask them to supply a parody and they say no, then you can't do it. Or not a parody, but be featured in something, then you can't parody them or whatever.
Oh.
I don't know. I barely know what I'm talking about, but...
Gooper blooper!
In this case, what it means is if they asked Ice-T to be in it and he said no...
Who the fuck is Gooper blooper?
We're going to find out.
Find out next time.
No, we're 23 minutes.
I'm just kidding.
Sarah's always trying to cheat the people.
No.
Sarah's like kicking back, smoking a cigar, and eating money, and just counting all the money that are 8 viewers.
Num num num.
That we get from our partnership that we have with 8 viewers. We don't. And she's just like, how can we rob the people? Shorter episodes.
Shorter episodes.
Shorter, more frustrating, less funny episodes. That's what Sarah said. That's what she said to me this morning. She woke up.
Yeah.
She was making a big pot of cigars to drink.
Was boiling them.
She was boiling cigars. And I called the cops. But she was like, no, hang on. Before you place that call, I won't stop you, but before you narc on me for losing my mind. Damn it, that was so close.
That would stink, I bet. Boiled cigars.
Boiled cigars.
I just.
That's what Mario eats for breakfast. You're like, Mario, why does your breath smell so bad? And he's like, I eat the boiled cigars for breakfast every morning. Oh, damn it.
What am I even looking at here?
So I'm in the upside down.
Yeah, it's.
I'm gonna find Steve.
Steve, where are you? Did the bats eat you?
Yeah, and I'm the populist on the show. I give the people what they want. Yeah. Okay, apparently I can't.
So in the vein of like creating worse episodes, that's why we put you on the controller, right? Oh, damn. Oh.
That was pretty good, not gonna lie. That was pretty good.
He doesn't lie ever.
You got me.
There.
All right, everyone. Well, if you need me after this episode, I'll be crying alone in the bathroom.
Okay.
Dude, can you guys like fuck off? Can you guys fuck off?
Can you do me a favor? Can you like fuck off? Can you like fuck off?
If you like heard that out in the wild. Jesus.
Sorry, I think the cold brew just kicked in.
That is frightening. you see some
fuck off.
Some dude walk up to some chick and you just hear them from a distance. And she's just like, excuse me, can you just like fuck off?
I've heard some crazy people in the wild, but
yeah,
that would be next level.
Yeah, just like goes into hysterics.
Did we ever tell you about the time we heard a demon in Houston?
Oh yeah, that was frightening.
Brennan and I have been all over together, I guess.
Well,
we've been
Houston's
to Colorado and
so.
Houston and Dallas.
That's not, the people don't really have to stretch their imaginations to think that we drove 3 hours to Houston once.
No, but we did drive 14 hours on a road trip.
Oh, you're just bragging.
We did do that. And that's not the point. That's not the point. The point is that we've seen some crazy people, and I swear to God, we went to the mall, and there was a demon cackling in there.
Yeah, that was frightening.
It was scary, and I need to tell people about it so that I can clear it from my conscience. No, Siri, not you. No. No, Siri.
That's nice.
That's nice. Please don't.
Now we're setting off everyone's devices.
Yeah. That's
yeah.
happened to me before. I've listened to like a podcast.
Yeah.
And she who must not be named has like chimed in to be like, I can look that up for you. And I'm like, no, please.
Yeah.
Go away.
Get out of my life.
Stop it.
Dude, apparently they're updating the like the she who must not be named AI.
Really?
I mean, I guess. Well, so Apple just recently acquired OpenAI, so that's probably part of it.
Well,
but yeah, they're promising that they're gonna have like crazy good AI or something now, like on Sherry. Yeah. Allegro. That's the other one.
My brain cells have died.
There are a ton of blue coins in this.
There'll be a ton of blue coins up in this hole.
That's right. Here's Boober Gloober. We finally made it to him.
I kind of see why he's named what he is.
I'm gonna shake his hand.
Kind of looks like the Stranger Things monsters.
That's the mind bender.
It's the mind flare.
The mind flare. He actually like he sheds his like shadow. You finally see him.
And he's like this goofy looking squid piece of shit.
Yeah.
The blooper gooper.
The goober blooper.
Oh, and you just grab his little mouth and
you rip his
like,
mouth off.
Jeez.
Yeah.
Violent much?
No, this is cool. He's invasive, so he has to die.
Okay, I mean, however you have to justify it, you are tormenting this creature. I just want you to know. Just want you to be aware.
Well, he's hitting me with his hands, so apparently that's which hurts. So I'm gonna make sure that he doesn't have hands to hit me with.
Yeah.
I'm gonna rip his hands off.
You can call that self-defense because he's laying down hands. He's throwing hands at you.
This is the Delfino Isles stand your ground law. In effect.
That's totally a thing.
Where should I send him?
Any squid who smacks you shall be smacked in return.
Smack my squid up.
Huh.
There he goes.
Goodbye.
So we just sent him into the water. He's fine.
We just sent him to hell.
Yeah, that is. Yeah.
Die.
Pretty messed up. Well.
But there it is. There's
5 more shines.
The last shine.
Good progress. Good progress.
Shine acquired.
Join us next time when we acquire more shines and kill more invasive species.
And in case you didn't know, next time is tomorrow at 11 a.m. CST. We'll be back. That's where, when, and where.
You didn't tell me that. I have shit to do. I'm gonna be at someplace else.
Well, I guess you're gonna have to figure it out. So thanks for joining. We'll see you again next time.
See you next time.
Goodbye.